Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense will get the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Quinn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it.
Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. The give to the back. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3 but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll run for it.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. It's so important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bullock. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the cycle. At the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. They'll run the screen. Breaks the tackle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, running back on the move. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Takes the handoff. It's Lee. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12.
And I tell you what, No secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield, it's Fields. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Here's a hit. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Quinn. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It's been a rough start for these guys. And you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short. But I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bullock. Finds a man on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Mountaineers in the hurry up. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down, West Virginia.
Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Wilkins. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Upshaw. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on first down from the 30. Give to the running back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown.
6 o'clock is winding down here in the first half. They'll send out the field goal team.
Dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Fields. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of...
He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There he goes. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
Right on target this time. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cyclones. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 18 over USC. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Upshaw. He's out past the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Demania. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Got his man quickly. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And that ball's free behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumbled. Cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one.
Turning on the Jets. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Malone. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Got it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys